want to be authoritative. That does not look like a word. Yeah, I probably just ruined that word. And then the last thing, we want to be relatable. And what this means, believable, again, show proof. I think I probably hammered that into you guys enough. Just show proof of what you're actually saying. If you mention that you know Tony Robbins or Dirk, get a picture with him. Show a picture. Make it so somebody believes you actually know this person. Excited. If you're not feeling making videos, well, I don't want to say that because if you make videos long enough, making videos is not fun. It's a job. Like, you can't rely on motivation. You can't wait for excitement. You have to turn it on. Like, if you're having a bad day, but you gotta film videos, you gotta film them regardless, or in my case, I don't get paid. You know, so, and in your guys' case, if you're trying to grow a business, if you're not getting views and drawing attention to yourself, you're not gonna get paid. So, you have to learn to kind of turn on the excitement, and it becomes a little bit of a character. I'm not saying be somebody you're not on camera, because I would never recommend that to anybody, but you have to turn on the excitement. It has to be like a switch. Next thing is authoritative. Now, everybody in this room has a lot of knowledge and thinks about topics that has to convey when you're making your videos. You have to speak with conviction, you have to speak with experience. These things matter. That's why somebody like Alex Hormozi can make a video and the people believe him, because he says it with enough conviction and he references stories and examples that you don't doubt his knowledge. You need to be able to do that. And again, this is different for every video. And lastly, relatable. If you happen to own, let's say, a Lamborghini in this room, and you make a video about why it sucks to park your Lamborghini, you know, to hit your Lamborghini on a curb, although it might be a funny video, because they'll be like, this rich idiot just hit his car on a curb, but the world doesn't care. Like, they don't own a Lamborghini. They don't care that you hit on a curb. They might not live in a big house. They might not have nice clothes. They're regular people. They do normal things. So the more you can talk about normal things, you will get more views. And then I'm gonna break that down here in a second. So how do we do that? Kind of breaking this down. So IBA is not some form of beer. It's not IPA. IBA means interest-based attention. Gary Vee's been talking about this a little bit. He calls it, based on the algorithm, which is like the interest-based algorithms, which means that everybody in this room, your TikTok For You page looks a lot different than mine. Your Instagram Explore page looks different than mine. Your YouTube Shorts page looks different than mine. What it looks like is things that are interests of yourself. So as you swipe and you watch videos, they show you more videos just like that, based on your interests. If you watch a video about swimming, you're gonna see 5 more videos about swimming. If you watch a video about making videos or editing videos, you're gonna see 5 more videos about making videos. This is an interest-based algorithm. So to kind of hack that, we need to get interest-based attention, which is we need to make videos that are based on people's interests, not our niches, people's interests. And how we do that, to make it a little more fathomable for everybody in this room, is what we call the HEM framework. Now, in America, there's an app called the Hemingway app, which the Hemingway app, basically, you run your writing through it to bring your writing level down to a 2nd to 3rd grade level. So when you're writing like blogs and articles and journals and things of that nature, you want it to be at a level at which a 2nd or 3rd grader can read. Now, this is like universal for psychology across the board, but the problem now is not a lot of people read as much as they watch videos. You know, whether or not you want to believe that or not, people are stopping reading books. They're watching videos. So when you speak in videos, you need to speak at a 2nd to 3rd grade level so they understand you. Again, it goes back to being confusing, unbelievable, or boring. So how do we do that? Well, the HEM framework, which is short for Hemingway, is hobbies and interests. The H stands for hobbies and interests. The E stands for expertise, and the M stands for mastery. These are what you are going to base your videos around. Now, when it comes to this, we're going to make a big triangle here. Now, this is going to be your hobbies and interests. So I'm going to put H here just for reference. This is going to be your expertise, and then this is going to be your mastery. Now, I kind of recommend, this is kind of like a universal thing in my company, and just when somebody asks me, Ryan, how many videos should I make, what should I do? I tell them to make 1 video a day. Equates to 30 videos a month. For most people, that's a challenge. But if you do that for 90 days, it becomes a very good habit, and content creation will become a lot easier. I don't recommend you just wake up, film 1 video, and then do it again the next day. You should batch them. You know, some people are different, some people are unique, but I personally film 5 to 10 videos at a time. And then I edit them and I post them, and that's kind of what keeps my machine going. I usually do that early in the week when I'm energetic, you know, and I like to film later at night. That's just what works for me. It's different for everybody. So